It is now my privilege to invite the president of our congregation, Wendy Nekritz, to address us.
Shana Tova. Much to my husband Ed's disappointment, I am not a sports fan. But for 2 weeks, every other year, I'm glued to the TV, captivated by the Olympics. It's not only the competition that pulls me in, but the personal stories, comebacks, and grit of the athletes. My favorite event? Women's gymnastics. I love the crystal-studded leotards, the moments of triumph, and the spirit of teamwork. Now, don't panic. I know it's Rosh HaShanah, and I'm not going to live out my childhood fantasy of doing cartwheels in front of a large audience. Nonetheless, stick with me here. I think back to this past summer and Simone Biles on the balance beam, how she lost her footing, fell, and then, with remarkable poise, jumped back on, regained her balance, and finished strong. Her ability to remain calm, centered, and focused left a lasting impression on me. That image of balance feels particularly significant now. It reflects what we, as a community at Temple Emanuel, have experienced over the past year. 1 year ago, we began celebrating our 150th anniversary, and then we were thrown off balance, shaken by the devastating attacks of October 7th. Since then, we've had to balance the joy of our anniversary celebration with the pain and sadness of these past 12 months. Like Simone Biles, when we lost our footing, we found courage to get up and move forward. This theme of balance followed me through the summer as I traveled with our clergy and fellow congregants on the Temple Emanuel Eastern European Heritage Trip. The highlight of the trip was visiting Kolín, a small town in the Czech Republic, once a thriving Jewish community. Today, no Jews remain. Standing in the Kolín synagogue, the original home of our finer chapel's furnishings, we read from the Kaddish list, reading the 480 names that have become familiar to us, names of those who once prayed in that space and perished in the Holocaust. For a few hours, the synagogue was more than a museum and relic of the past. It came alive again as 8 of our young congregants became B'nai Mitzvah. In that moment, the past, present, and future came into balance beautifully. Returning from that moving experience in the Kolín synagogue, I see how we have carried balance, honoring our 150th heritage, celebrating our vibrant present, and laying down the foundation for an even brighter future. Just think about it. It began with our time capsule. 1 year ago, on Rosh HaShanah, we unveiled the contents of the original capsule from 1956. Today, as we close this milestone year, we prepare a new capsule to be sealed for future generations. I hope all of you will join us this afternoon at 2 o'clock for this special event. During our history weekend, we premiered a documentary showcasing Temple Emanuel's vital role in the Denver Jewish community. We complemented it with our history book, which highlights the achievements of our past and looks forward to our next chapter. Both serve as beautiful reminders of how our legacy continues to evolve, grounded in tradition while embracing the changes and challenges of the future. We also stood together in response to tragedy. After the horrific events of October 7th, we hosted a community-wide vigil, providing a sacred space for collective mourning. And next week, on the 1-year anniversary, we will come together once more to remember, to stand as one, and to reaffirm our commitment to solidarity, comfort, and refuge. We balance the culmination of our 150th anniversary with a powerful Shabbat of solidarity, followed by lighting our legacy at the 150th Gala. There, we launched the public phase of our endowment campaign. During the quiet phase of our campaign, we have raised over $10.5 million. This is a historic and groundbreaking achievement for Temple Emanuel. This endowment is essential. It secures our financial stability for future generations, allowing us to expand our clergy and professional team and update our nearly 70-year-old building so that we can meet the growing needs of our congregation. Now, we invite all of you to join in this effort, securing our legacy for the future. As we prepare for the future, change is underway. After 14 years of dedicated service, Rabbi Black will retire in June of 2025. His leadership, wisdom, and tireless commitment have guided us through moments of joy, difficulty, and growth. We will be forever grateful for the impact he has had on our congregation. As we say goodbye to Rabbi Black, we look forward with excitement to welcoming our incoming co-senior rabbis, Rabbi Sachs and Rabbi Hyatt. Together, they will share the pulpit as equal partners in what is sure to be a unique and dynamic duo. Alongside Steve Stark, our executive director, we will be blessed to have a vibrant, visionary professional team. The Board of Trustees and the Transition Committee have been preparing for this important moment. We are committed to ensuring a smooth leadership transition while providing clear communication with all of you throughout the process. I want to take this moment to thank our amazing and dedicated clergy and staff who work tirelessly year-long and go above and beyond during the high holiday season. Rabbi Black, Cantor Sachs, Rabbi Hyatt, Steve Brodsky, and Rabbi Foster, we are incredibly lucky to have your time and talent. I also want to acknowledge the entire professional team who put in endless extra hours during these holidays. And last but not least, our fabulous and hardworking executive director, Steve Stark. We have learned to balance. As we mark the conclusion of our 150th year, we do so while carrying the weight of concern for Israel, the hostages, and the alarming rise in anti-Semitism. Our world is shifting, and as a congregation, we recognize the vital role Temple Emanuel plays as a place of peace, warmth, and shared values. Today, I stand before you on solid ground, yet we must continuously readjust our footing to remain balanced and strong during these difficult times. Together, as a sacred community, we will continue to rejoice, comfort, pray, learn, and repair the world, moving forward from strength to strength. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to wish all of you and your families L'Shana Tova. Thank you.